Stream.
Alright, no more train talk. Wait, that's the light over there.
Okay.
Yeah, that joint is spazzing.
Buzzy buzz.
Hey, Trizzle went live.
Buzz Aldrin.
Hey, Sound Oracle went live.
Hey. I know Sound Oracle.
I know Trizzle. Alright, we in here. Boom, I think I seen Hive Mind in the building. Wenzo Raps is in the building. Quintendo Power is in the building.
You talking about the same Hive Mind, the producer?
Yeah, the one that takes all the dope sample packs and makes dope EPs out of them. Yeah, we're talking about him.
Hey, Lanky, me gusta.
The same one.
Wenzo Raps, what up? Let's see, Genesis in here.
See all the show. He's in here.
We are live.
All right, man. Welcome to another episode of UnQuantized Podcast on a Friday. I am your host. I'm just gonna be Sound Oracle. I can't even think now.
I am Sleepy Time T.
That's a fact, man.
I keep messing up this damn phone.
I'm gonna wait for you.
I keep messing up the angle. Alright.
Hey, fam. Welcome. What's going on? Young Smoking Aces is in the building.
Young Smoking.
Hold on, man. Let me make sure we got some.
I think we get an air horn, cuz.
We need to wake up a little bit in this joint. There we go.
Woo.
Sounding good. Hey, man, I got a new floor mat, too, so it's going to be a little wavy on the ride.
Did y'all ever, as a kid, those little clear floor runners? I know y'all probably can't see. But did y'all ever turn them upside down and have competitions to see who could walk the furthest?
You was gangster if you took your socks off.
Oh, yeah. You know, that's real. That was like, what was it, American Gladiator? Yeah, that was the
you gotta have country feet to do that.
Yeah.
You gotta have some real country feet.
Yeah, I am from the country, yeah. I am from the country. We did walk outside in the gravel barefooted.
Anyway, what up? Yo, spam the hearts as if this is your first time in here. We've been kind of growing with the
clips has been going a little ham.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Shout out to everybody helping with that.
Yes, sir. Man. All right. Without further, that wind is real outside. Without further ado, we're gonna get it into the show.
You are now watching the UnQuantized podcast. Tune on Instagram and YouTube to build with the producer community.
That's right.
Live on Fridays, 4 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
What is good, man?
What it do? What Skip Bayless say? He's like, what it do, baby?
Skip. Come on, Skip.
Come on, Skip. Man, how was your week, man?
Man, this has been a busy week. On the road again. Just been.
Oracle been in the studio. I'm glad to hear.
That's a fact. I have. I'm enjoying it. At the same time, I'm not enjoying it. But I'm enjoying it more than I'm not, man. It's good to be in the studio. It's good to be working. Especially the people I'm in the studio with.
It's gotta be, especially when Oracle come out the vault. Oracle don't come out the vault unless you talking cash money.
Man, listen, that's a fact. And I've been pulling up almost daily.
Pulling up for 40, which is shorty.
That's a fact.
One day I'll be back in the studio.
Hey,
I keep saying it. I'm like, I'll do good for like a week and then I'll fall right back off.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been in with some legends this week, man.
Yeah, I mean, stuff like that get you inspired.
Yeah. I've been in with some real legends. So.
I've been working this week. My goal is to like get the system down and a little bit better so I can get back in the studio more. That's been my goal. So I've been working super duper hard trying to get stuff a little bit more automated.
Get the business set up.
Yeah, and then so I can, take a little more time to cook up and
there you go.
Not be so like, all right, I'm gonna make beats, all right, but only for 2 hours because I gotta do this, and this.
Yeah.
I want to spend like a week of just doing nothing but cooking up.
No, it's been kind of inspiring. I was not prepared, but I didn't know it was coming until people started hitting me up, and I'm like, boom, I'm in that joint cooking, but I'm kind of back in the zone. Speaking of cooking up and being back in the zone, I talked to Young Attitude.
Oh, no, how's he doing?
Man, Attitude doing good, man. He just got married. Congratulations to Attitude. If y'all don't know, man, the homie Attitude is higher. Follow him on Instagram. He wrote a lot of hits. A lot of hits. He appeared on, Tim's album, Missy's albums.
Promiscuous Girl.
Yeah, he wrote Nelly Furtado, Promiscuous Girl. That's my dog. Me and him got some jams. But Attitude is the one person, like, every time I talk to him, like, man, you gotta get back in there on them beats, cause look, niggas ain't doing it like you. Yeah, he's that guy all the time. So attitude got me pumped, man. I went to the studio right after I got off the phone with him. Showed up.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I need to chop it up with him. We have mutual. He's cool with some of my peoples.
Got you.
He's real cool with them, which I didn't realize it was him until I pieced two and two together. I'm like, oh, that's attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I need
That's
to make that
my dog.
connection.
Yes, indeed. So, speaking of being in the studio and all that good stuff, I posted something this morning. Would you rather have a platinum plaque or a Grammy? I was surprised at how polarizing the answers were. I figured it was going to be one-sided. I didn't know which side it was going to be one-sided towards, kind of.
What was it more of?
It was 50-50 last I checked, surprising or not. But I think more people went with the platinum plaque.
Is it? My question is, how many Grammy Award-winning songs aren't platinum? Because once you win a Grammy, you're gonna get them streams.
Well, the Grammy bump is real because what happens is, whatever your last project was or your past projects, they go up dramatically.
Right.
Of course, you get the calls. Then you can do more shows. You charge more per show.
I think I would take the Grammy, bro,
over the platinum plaque
because I don't want to say platinum is. I don't want to say it's easy to obtain, but it's different now with streaming and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Like someone could catch like if the single does well, like say you get on a Drake project, for example, and Drake's got God playing on that. When he drops that album, it's a certain amount of streams that counts towards that album. So getting a platinum isn't as, I don't want to say it's still difficult, but it's a more common thing than it is just to get a Grammy.
I would actually go with the platinum plaque.
Really?
And the reason why is because I like things that I know what it's based on.
That is true.
The Grammy, now the Grammy bump is real, but I don't know what it's based on. Like the platinum plaque, I know how it got there, and then I feel like a platinum plaque is easier to replicate than getting a Grammy.
But see, for that reason is why I would take the Grammy.
Because it's like one time.
Yeah, it's like if I had to choose between a platinum and a Grammy, I would just take the Grammy because I feel like I could work with that Grammy bump. I could work my way to get another platinum. You know what I'm saying? But I do get what you're saying about how the Grammy. I mean, it's one of the things that I don't know why we value it so much.
It's a superlative in my mind. It's a very much superlative.
Yeah, I don't know why we value it that much, but we do, and other people do.
Yeah.
And me knowing that other people value it like that, I'm taking that joint.
I think in the perfect world, I'd take a platinum Grammy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me the Grammy made of platinum.
So I could drink out of it like, who did that, Jay-Z or was it Drake?
I think it was Drake.
Yeah.
Hov seemed like he a little too sophisticated. Like,
yeah, Hov just used it as like a coaster.
That's a fact.
Hov used that joint as a paperweight.
Put it next to the Basquiat's.
He just got a little box and it's got like mad MTV Moon Mans in there. Like, throw it over there.
That's a fact. So put in the chat, what would you rather have, a Grammy or a platinum plaque?
That is a good question.
It got a lot of comments.
That was a very good question.
A lot of people weighed in on that, so that was really good. Yeah, I don't know. As a person who, a lot of people was like, I'll take the one you don't have to pay for. That's the Grammy.
What do you mean you don't have to pay for it?
Because you gotta buy your plaques a lot of times.
That is true. That is so trash, bro.
That's super trash.
I hate that. It's like, yeah.
Someone asked a good question. They were like, well, if you get a Grammy, that means that you went platinum. And I was really quick to be like, that does not mean that. But I had to think about it. I'm like, do all the albums that win Grammys, have they gone platinum? I didn't really know the answer offhand, so I wanted to be like, nah, that's not true. But I was like,
I feel like you can win a Grammy for a song like Best Remix or something, and it don't go platinum. But I feel like if you want to, if it's an album, you gonna get up there. You gonna get close.
Yeah.
If you're not there, them streams are going. You're gonna get that Grammy bump.
But I had to think about it. I'm like, so when we think Grammys, we think of the music that we like. We think albums, but they're like spoken word Grammys.
Oh yeah.
They're all these other different Grammys that are given out, and a lot of them aren't based off of sales, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Like
I don't.
Obama got a Grammy.
Right. So I don't think going platinum is a prerequisite for
Right.
getting a Grammy. At least I don't know about the music that we like,
Right.
but I imagine like all those other ones. You know.
I mean, I think I would have to take the Grammy just because it's so random to it. It's almost the opposite of what you were saying. You were saying you would do the platinum because it's more of a structure to it.
Right.
I would take the Grammy just because it's more like hitting the lottery to me. So it's
Yeah,
like I
like
get that
the
out the
lightning
way.
bolt.
Yeah, I get that out the way and take that one.
Well, I'll go in the back and I'll sell you a Grammy.
Do I get to put it in my Instagram bio though?
That's really the flex.
That's all I care about, bro.
You get to put the little nifty Grammy Award winning in front of your joint.
That's all I want.
Hey man, SoundOver.net, Grammy Award winning sound design, featuring on over 20 Grammy Award winning songs. I've used that plenty of times, and we'll continue to use it. Hey, when you hear it again, act like you never heard it.
Bars.
Yeah, that's a fact. So yeah, platinum Grammys for everybody. Let's see. Is anybody weighing in on this?
Let's see. Hold on. D Large Beat says I purchased Ben Trappin' 4 kit. Hey. We were just talking about the Ben Trappin' series, so
That's
appreciate it. Appreciate it. Tag us on the Instagram.
Yeah, that's a
Make
fact.
some videos. See, get to some of these comments.
You know, I'm curious to see what the folks is saying out there.
Young Simba got it. What up, bro?
What up?
I went with the Grammy.
And I will say, it pays to have friends in high places because a lot of people who have a platinum plaque or a Grammy or platinum plaque and a Grammy actually weighed in the comment section.
Oh, we know quite a few people.
Yeah.
To it both.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah. It was a lot of them in there.
Were there like opinions?
Platinum plaque.
I feel like platinum means more money, definitely.
Yeah.
Grammy is like a
lot of
possibility.
potential money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's almost like guaranteed potential money.
Yeah.
You're gonna see a bump, but you can't really quantify what the bump will be.
Exactly.
And I guess it depends on what the Grammy is, because if you got Best New Artist of the Year, I imagine the bump would be different if you got Album of the Year.
Yeah, if you got album of the year, you out
up
here. Yeah.
Man,
I mean, I ain't gonna front. I take either or. Producer gods, you would like to bless me with both, one and another. I'm not picky, you know.
I'm still not gonna get any of my plaques.
You tripping on that? I'm gonna convince Oracle to get his plaques.
I'm not.
You need to, bro. I know. You know what it is? It's one of them things of almost like the Grammy. It's not really for you. It's for the other people.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
So I would have to take pictures of it and show people.
All you gotta do is just slap one right there. Slap one right there.
So these fine folks could see it.
I'm just saying.
So boom, 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 and then
yeah,
somewhere else.
yeah. So when you making videos, or it does. People respect that. It's something different. Like when you walk in Doppler, the first thing people say is,
Oh, that's why I put them shits right at the front.
Speaking of Doppler, April 13th. I mean, I was supposed to say 13th. April 18th.
Facts.
Producer Power Summit, Atlanta, Georgia. The premium experience tickets are almost sold out. Crazy enough already.
Yeah, people are copying them. People
go
copying the
ahead.
big boy tickets. We always sell those first.
Always.
Yeah.
People like general admission. Nah.
Nah. I want the cook up.
Yeah, I want to make beats with you guys.
Oh, also, I talked to Jay Black the other day. He's confirmed.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, Jay Black will be in the building.
We got a couple other people that we got to discuss how we're gonna do it because quite a few people want to be on the panel. So we gotta we'll talk about that afterwards.
Man, we always have a dope panel.
Yeah, the panel is gonna be. I talked to Demand the other day. Talked to a couple other people. So we got.
That's the realistic, of course.
Oh yeah, shout out to the guy Realistic.
Facts.
But yeah, something about them plaques. I think people like trophies, man. That's what it
Trophies.
is.
Technically, a Grammy is a trophy, so the trophy.
Yeah, it is.
But those are definitely hard to get. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't buy one of those.
Yeah.
Not that I know.
Even the platinum plaques, bro. That's an accomplishment. You know what I mean? Like, that's an accomplishment. You know?
I assume. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
Well, for my birthday, everybody just pull together $1 a piece. Y'all buy at least one or two of my plaques, and I'll put them right there.
Yo, they be taxing. Like I was with Diego when he was getting all his, and they taxed for them joints.
Yeah.
And he had quite a few, so it was like,
Oh yeah. Shout out to Diego.
yeah, Diego out here getting it.
Yeah. Him and Bricks. Shout out to Bricks.
And Billboard about to get that Roddy Rich. Billboard about to go crazy with that Roddy Rich one.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a nice one.
That's a fact. We might have to just call them on the phone because they about to stop answering the phone.
Oh yeah. I already feel like he about to be Hollywood, man. We gotta catch him now.
Oh, okay. So this brings me another. This brings up another point. It's kind of how I don't see how people aren't drawing this straight line to success. So we talk about people like, oh, I don't use loops. Loops is cheating or whatever. Here's my thing. People want a placement. People want Grammys. People want platinum.
Right.
If there was 1, 2, 3, or 4 loop packs made with melodies from people that are constantly getting plaques and Grammys, to me that equates to a loop pack full of potential Grammy award winning hits. So in my mind, if I knew there was a loop pack made by these people and I wanted to get a platinum plaque, I would just get the loop pack
from them. It's like a shortcut.
To me, it's like such an obvious straight line. It at least gives you some type of boost in the right direction because it's from something that is proven.
I still think people are so stupid when it comes to loops because Bieber's new album. It was a whole. Did you see that whole ordeal?
Nah, what happened?
So somebody was like, Bieber stole my beat. Dog, it was a loop from Splice.
Get out of here. Bro.
And the dude was trying to clout and say this, and then all these people were talking about how. And I'm just like, bro, it's a Splice loop. Apparently, it's a good loop because 2 people have used it on noticeable songs. But if Bieber's using it, Boy Wonders used some kits to do a bunch of Drake stuff. It's like, yo, obviously these joints work. Like, I get it, but those be the same people who will sample anybody else.
Right, but then when it comes to this,
it's like and that makes no sense to me. It's like we're making something for you to sample, but then you're taking the stuff that you got to try to go clear, and it might not get it sampled,
right? And
people are not giving you permission for it, so it's a whole thing.
Yeah, I don't really get it. And to further drill my point home, because I guess I'm going ham on this topic because I don't get it. Not only and I'm just talking about us. I don't know where other people's stuff come from, but I mean, it might be some other like Grammy Award winning or platinum plaque people making loops as well. But then the loops, I mean, used by like people like real reputable, like Drake, Mike Will, Tim, Kalani, DJ Jazzy Jeff. The list goes on and on and on and on. It's a no-brainer to me, and that's not even just
that layup.
Right, it's not even just about us, but I mean just that line of thinking and then finding those types of people because there's a few out there. Illmind too.
Oh yeah, he do a lot.
Exactly. So I'm like, why wouldn't you? Not saying that people aren't, but why wouldn't you cop those types of things first?
What's my man? God, I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. He's like the king of it. Frank Dukes.
100%.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you go grab a Kingsway joint too?
That's why I couldn't think of it.
Yeah,
I kept wanting to call him.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I kept wanting to say King, but I knew that wasn't his name.
Yeah. So I mean, it just makes sense to me. And somebody in the chat, let me know if I'm tripping, because a lot of what I hear from the other side of that argument is just like, I'd rather make my own. And I'm like, well, it's not. Of course you make your own, but I'm like, why? Like you're not presenting good factual evidence as to why you wouldn't also do this.
It's such a stupid argument especially when it comes to business. You think Toyota is making everything? Toyota's not like, yo, I got to make all my own tires and all. No, they outsource and they getting certain stuff from certain places to make the system. Yeah, to make a system. You trying to do everything yourself is not. We literally been talking about this all day of like, you know, I'm trying to get myself out of doing everything. I would rather put somebody else in a position and split it than
100%.
Than try to, do everything and then only get so far.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, 50%.
Yeah,
yeah, that's a fact. So yeah, that's just been kind of on my mind this week too.
Let's see, idea loops and you add creative sauce to pop it out of nowhere. You're right, Oracle. Facts.
Bro, I mean, it's if you want business advice and you could talk to Gary V, but you're like, nah, I'd rather do my own research. It's the exact same thing.
Right.
I'm like, yo, you are tripping. You super tripping. You go ahead, you do your thing, cuz.
Let's see. A lot of people are saying they would go with the Grammys, bro.
Okay.
Let's see. Man. Grammys are based on votes. Plaques are based on numbers. I'm going with the Grammys. I'm going with the Grammys, but I want the card. I need the gold. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of Grammys.
Okay.
I'm not mad at it though.
Hey man, I'm not mad at y'all at all. So, a question from H2O Ab: who owns the loop when someone makes a hit off of it? Well, if it's royalty free, then it's all you. If it's a master clearance issue, you reach out to the person that made the loop, and usually it's already worked out in the background. That's before they even put it out, and then it's kind of like a collaboration, and there's a percentage split. But without that piece, there would have been that song wouldn't exist. So it makes perfectly good sense to me. I know on my site and on your site, we do both. Mm-hmm. We have plenty of royalty free stuff and some stuff where you have to get the master clearance. But hey man, it just to me it makes sense.
You're right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Smoking Ace says, I'm going to try to get down there, but I got some BS going on. Pray for your boy.
Yo, man. Come on, man. Prayers up.
Nothing but positive energy for my boy Smoking.
Yes, sir.
Hope you can make it, but if not, you know what I mean? Shit, my bro.
Facts. Letter L in here. What up, bro? Yeah, let's what are these people?
See, Grammys is like a letter on a Letterman jacket.
Okay. I can see that.
I'm not mad at that.
Man, speaking of Grammys, isn't the blue check on Instagram the Grammys of social media?
Bruh.
Because it's not really based off of anything other than mostly popularity.
You know what? It is based on something. I figured it out. Yeah, I figured this out yesterday.
Oh, are you about to divulge?
I don't know if I should.
Oh, a little secret.
We'll talk about it afterwards. But
I'm trying to help y'all out. I'm gonna find out regardless.
It's a way that, because what made me figure it out is this dude I know, he's got 400 followers and he's verified. I'm like, so I asked, and I got an answer that I was like, oh, that's what it is.
You didn't hit him like, nah, I just do my own research.
No. I'm the first person. Man, if you know something I don't know, I'm hitting you.
Facts.
Like, where? How do we do this, cuz? What we doing?
Yeah. But that's the thing, too, because you'll see somebody, they'll have, like, a couple thousand followers or whatever, and you're like, you got a blue check. And then, of course, somebody that has 3 million, they might have a blue check, but it's not based off of numbers. It's not based off of followers.
I used to think it was popularity, but it's not popularity.
Right, because some people aren't popular.
Yeah, it's some factors in there. And the reason why I said we need to check, because I feel like we might qualify.
Really?
Yeah.
I want a social Grammy.
Man, I'm commenting on everything if I get a blue check.
Isn't it crazy how people be different on Instagram? Once you know you got an emoji next to you, a permanent emoji.
That's real though.
Yeah,
because you know your comments show different.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're at the top of everything.
Yeah. And you're going to get some looks. If I see somebody with a blue check comment on my side, I'm like, what was this? At least you're going to check it out.
100.
Yeah.
Yeah. My DMs be having the blue checks in them. I'm like, okay, what you talking about?
Yeah. What you talking about? You all right. You all right. So it's crazy how, like, we are as a society. It's like how that hierarchy happens. It's so stupid, but...
It's an emoji, son. It's an emoji next to your name.
It's so stupid, but give me the chance. I'm running with it.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to make it do what it do. But look at the world we live in.
Bruh.
That is crazy. Because I'm like, yo, it's crazy. But if I got a blue check today, I'm like, blue check swag.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You about to drop the whole pack? New loop pack? Blue check
pack.
Verified loops.
What? Come on, man. Hey, did your man get it from one of the DMs that said, "Hey, bro, do you want to get your account verified?"
If you hit 3 of those graphic design dudes, they'll introduce you to the plug.
We gotta get in the graphic designer Illuminati and just sit in on a meeting and figure out.
Them nasty ones.
The nasty ones.
I don't know what program they use, but that drink is fire, dog.
Yeah, they be out there and in the DMs.
Oh yeah,
and them super nasty ones. I'll be going some my Janet Jackson shit. My first name ain't Baby.
I'll be scared to click them joints because I feel like they gonna steal my password or something. Yeah, the way they be moving, I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, I know I see a pretty Russian woman over here, but no, thank you, sir. I know who's behind this, sir. Hey, did you get any logins from homie that leaked all the logins to the OnlyFans?
I know. I heard about that on the podcast. Joe Budden.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't even know that's a thing. That's crazy.
Do y'all know what OnlyFans is?
You know what's crazy? They started off as like Patreon.
Yeah.
It was for like musicians and stuff originally.
Oh, OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Specifically?
Yeah, because I was listening to you ever listen to a dude named Tim DeLaGhetto? He was on Wild 'N Out.
Yeah.
So apparently he got a podcast and he's friends with the guy who created it. And so they were talking about how it started. So it was like Patreon, musicians could get on there, and then I think they realized like, oh, we could just go over here.
Damn, they went the Tumblr route.
Oh yeah, they was like, we can go all the way over here in Selene.
So they went from music to nasty porno type stuff, whereas FL Studio went from nasty porno type stuff to music.
They're the anti-FL.
They pass each other on the way. Strangers in the night. I see what's happening. Yeah.
Real recognize real, and you're looking familiar. Man. How do you guys deal with producer block?
I feel like we answer this a lot. I'm just going to run it down. I know I always say collaborate, man. Collaborate. When you're having a block, even if you're collaborating with a person that's having a block, it's rare that you all will have a block together. Mm-hmm. That is my number one gem. It's been times when, at least I know I was having a block, but then you would come over and we start jamming out, and then on like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, me and you, we whip up quick though.
Yeah, it'd be like a 5-minute boy every time.
Yeah, we ain't collaborated in a long
I
time.
know.
But every time we do, it's like, okay, that's one.
Right.
That's another one.
I'm gonna come over here and cook up, man.
That'd be dope. We used to do that at the old spot a lot.
You just moved so far out.
That's a fact. So.
It'd be a journey.
Yeah.
I'd be tired. By the time I get over here, I'm ready to go to sleep. Like, this job is a pilgrimage.
Hey, I actually have a whole second station now. This is gonna be a second station.
I be feeling like I'm on the Oregon Trail.
Oh, that's a fact. Gonna get that dysentery.
That's
the coronavirus,
right?
the new Oregon Trail dysentery.
You must get pelt. Let's see. Will a consultation factor in that info? The only reason why I don't want to talk about it is because I don't know for a fact, and I don't want to be trying to like tell info. Then it's like, you know what I mean. And then two, the parts that you need is not necessarily easy to get.
Right.
That's what the issue is. So I don't want to be like, hey, you do this and you do this, and then I don't really know.
Well, I'm feeling hyped. The fact that you think that we may qualify, and it's not easy to get.
But if you see us with a blue check, then you could, you know.
Damn, yeah. Trizza made it.
Trizza made it.
I'm gonna change my handle to Trizza made it if I get a blue check.
Let's see. They took Young Child's blue check for a while. We're getting head on lot. Wow. I mean, Chop, I don't know what you was expecting on that one.
I didn't think they would take your shit away for that. I figured they would like maybe put you in Instagram jail for a minute, but I mean, they're taking it.
What's the worst punishment than taking away the blue check though?
It's like one of them old police joints. Give me your badge and turn in your gun. Like, give me that check, fool.
It's like Game of Thrones when they take the sword. Like,
give me this. Like, damn.
I banish you to the north.
Oh, but yeah, we were answering the question about what to do if you have producer block. Yeah, I say collaborate. You got something on that?
Collab, loop packs, beat making videos. Bro, I have a playlist of nothing but the classic. I'm talking about Heat Makers, Just Blaze, Neptunes. Anytime I'm like stuck, I'll just watch them because I grew up watching those videos. So it's like I always get inspired watching those again.
Facts.
So if you got beat block, go to them joints. Facts. You know,
dog. That's a real good one. You got a whole bunch of Ryan Leslie and 3-piece suit videos.
Yo, I missed them days, bro.
My man was showing out on the beat videos,
and he was flexing. Like, pull out the black card. Yeah, give me a trumpet.
Matter of fact, give me a trumpet player.
Yeah.
How much one of them costs?
Imagine if he had Postmates.
Oh,
no, or TaskRabbit.
Oh, he'd have been super flexing. He'd have ordered a choir. Knowing I don't want to rent them, I want to own them.
Yeah, you're mine.
Yeah, it's my
you belong to me now.
Yeah, exactly.
We eat lunch at 12.
Nah, that's fire though. Yeah, I miss beat making videos, but loop packs, that was a real good one. Also, just get out.
Oh yeah,
go somewhere. Chances are, you might have been just like locked in a little too long. You need to free yourself, free your mind, as Don from En Vogue would say,
and the rest will follow.
There you go.
Yeah, I was waiting on you. Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah. So En Vogue doesn't make me feel old, but you know what made me feel old?
Oh gosh.
Meg The Stallion said she became a rapper because her mother was a rapper. I was like, wow, we're there now. And she was like, yeah, and the first beat I rapped on was something like a 2 Chainz joint that I didn't think was that old.
Whoa.
She's like, yeah, when I got out of high school, I rapped on the 2 Chainz joint. I'm like, did that shit just come out like a year ago?
Well, dang, it's been about, because I was at DTP 2007. 2 Chainz probably changed from Titty Boy to 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
I want to say 2010 maybe-ish.
Yeah, whatever song she said, I don't even think it was like back that far.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, to me it was like, whoa. That's what made me look like, wait, what song you said?
You ever see somebody's birthday and it's like 2002? You like, wait, what?
I didn't even know they made y'all.
You're right. I remember what I was doing.
Right, that's a fact. I was paying taxes.
You're right. Let's see. Verification is like a fine ass woman. If you chase it, you won't catch it. If you ignore it, it'll find you.
Yeah, you got to stick to the business.
Someone says, letter L says, of course we know what OnlyFans is, Sound Oracle.
Hey man, some people might be out here not living in the gutters. They might not know.
What is this OnlyFans you speak? No, so, Smoker said, what is this OnlyFans you
See,
speak?
there we go. See,
Man,
yeah. Anybody that's saying what is OnlyFans, I need to be surrounded by those types of people because you live in a certain type of life.
Oh, yeah.
and I need friends like that.
Y'all like the Candyman flip with Say My Name?
You know what? What's funny? I still haven't heard it yet. I mean, I know what it is, and I know in my mind, I know how they did it, but I still haven't seen the joint yet.
Yeah, I feel like Jordan Peele just like, he got like Hans Zimmer and then some young kid with an 808. It's like, yo, just lay some 808s on this. Hans Zimmer just play the creepy shit, you know what I mean? We're going to take a pop culture hit.
Yep.
Loop it 10 times.
It's my man Bando Zimmer over here.
Bando Zimmer.
He gonna get us right.
Oh, man. That would be hard, though.
Bando Zimmer? Like
someone just take
trap cinematic?
You just take all the Hans Zimmer shit and just put ignorant ass drums on it.
Ooh,
I would
that
love
be
it.
kind of fire.
I would love it.
You'd be like the Hype Williams of film scoring. Everybody hitting you up.
I'm telling you, it's a lane for someone if y'all take this, just include your boy. Let me get a little pub. Let me add a hi-hat. But them little kid.
Oh, little baby sharks?
Bro, if you see how many views them joints got. My daughter watches this one, bro, and it's got like 42 million off of this one video. And the guy has. I got excited.
Hold on,
man. Excuse me, pardon me. The guy has 300 some videos, and they all got like 1 million.
That's crazy.
So imagine his AdSense.
Oh yeah, now that is a person that's making money off YouTube.
Oh, but imagine you put Baby Shark with a little 808 on that joint.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Little upbeat hi hats, little. Come on, man.
There you go. So
Put that little.
Sound like we're gonna cook up after the show.
The baby 808. There. Dum 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 dum.
We'll go outside and sample the ice cream truck real quick.
See, Curtis King has a blue check. He does.
Hey, see,
Larry O got one, I think.
Larry got one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Telling you, it's. I think I know. I think I know.
Blue check boys coming soon.
Hey man, they can't keep us out for long.
Hey, there you go.
As long as I can stop saying the N word on live,
it's not gonna happen. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's how you get your checks up, man. That's how you get your checks.
That
up.
is true.
Always, I like to remain transparent on this show without ODing. Honestly, we hold back a lot. The conversations before the show and after the show, I think they would just shut us down.
That's why I keep saying we gotta do Patreon.
We just had a conversation.
Oh, it was terrible.
About the transportation industry.
Oh yeah.
Right before the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people would just check out on that.
Yeah. It's terrible.
But so wait, speaking of collaborating, we had a dope user submitted question. What are some tips for beginners who are now starting to collaborate with other producers? I would say, number one, have an open mind.
That's what I was gonna say.
Have you ever collaborated with somebody and they had such a direct vision for they wanted to do everything like they wanted to do it? I'm like, well, you could just kind of cook up by yourself. Right. But the beauty of collaborating is, number one, you're doing half of the work, and it's not to be lazy. It's to free you up and to not dissipate all your creative energy and thinking. So be open-minded when you're collaborating with another person, and the more open-minded you are, the more surprising the result is going to be. When you let somebody do them and you doing you, what you're going to get at the end is something that neither one of you all would have come up with. But if you are micromanaging and trying to dictate every little thing in the collaboration, you're going to end up with something that you would have done. And this person is just kind of helping you be yourself.
You're right. I got this from Diego, but like we'll go to LA and we'll be working, and one person starts the idea. It'll be like 5 of us in a room. One person will start an idea, and we all pass it. So it's not, and we're all working in headphones. So you can't really micromanage. And by the time he gets back to you, you be like, I don't know what's going on.
Facts. That's like the dopest game of telephone ever.
Oh, I learned so much in those situations because it'll be. And a lot of times I don't know some of the people. I'm just meeting them for the first time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like 3 people I'd never met before. And then 4 people touch the beat. By the time he gets back to you, like,
yeah,
this is it. And sometimes people delete half your melody. They'll delete but nobody cares though, because it's like, this is how you get to something different. And you got to be open enough to let people do certain stuff. You know what I mean?
You raise a good point with that. You also got to be able to take criticism.
Yeah.
You got to develop a thick skin. I feel like as a producer or anybody in entertainment or just being public, you have to learn how to take criticism. You have to develop a thick
especially
skin
in this business.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You can't be in this business and not take criticism.
But it's all criticism.
90% criticism, 10% creative.
That is a fact. You are in the opinion-based business.
The A&Rs, the managers, is their opinion. The fans.
Yeah, everybody has an opinion. Very few people that give you their opinion have the power to sway you to do something different. But like out of the people that you mentioned, like A&Rs, managers, artists, yeah, it's a lot of times. Yeah, you may submit something. I'm pretty sure you might have been in a situation before too, where you have a track, you produce a track, and the artist wants it, and it's going on the album, and you like, bet I got one on that album. But then they start taking stuff out. Then they bring in 1, 2, 3 other people, and now it's a party.
Gonna change the hi-hat.
Right.
We're gonna put some chords over top of this. But I mean, I'm pretty sure it's rare that it's a song on the radio with one producer.
Oh, not now, yeah. Yeah,
it's always gonna be. Most songs on radio, if you look, they got 2 or 3 people on every song.
Even if it appears to be, or even if it says just one person,
you look at them credits.
There's a couple people involved. Yeah. Look at them writers' credits.
That's facts. That was who was it? Travis Scott or something? It was something about like people being credited as writers, and people were trying to say like, I'm like, bro, you know how easy it is to get credited as a writer? You know what I mean? Not easy, but like, sometimes people will put you on the writer side. You know what I mean? Just to give you
just to give you a look.
Yeah.
Yo, okay. Oh, get into the chat because I'm about to take this in another direction. Just made me think of something else.
Let's see. That's a dope ass idea. The telephone thing. Being a producer has made me less sensitive to criticism.
Hey.
And when you get good, the criticism is nitpicky.
Yeah.
That's very true. Let's see. Was Dr. Dre producing for Teddy Riley, Backstreet? Seems like in their day they used many of the same samples. Wasn't it a thing where Teddy Riley helped Dr. Dre with his mixes, and that's kind of where he got the...
That I don't know, but that would be... That'd be a great story if it is true.
I don't know. Shout out to my brother B man. He just had his little one, so he's not probably gonna be in the chat.
That's right. I saw, man. Shout out to Just B man.
But he would know. I'm pretty sure it was a situation of Dr. Dre was coming up and Teddy Riley was around the Rump Shaker and all that. And Teddy Riley like gave him some tips and stuff about mixing and stuff, and they kind of were working together, and that's kind of how Dr. Dre kind of went to that next level. That's what I'm pretty sure that's how the story goes.
That sounds dope. I don't want to get into a whole Mount Rushmore conversation, but Teddy Riley needs to be mentioned.
Oh yeah, especially as far as influence.
Yeah,
because if you think without Teddy, if you take Teddy away, you don't have the Neptunes. Yeah, you can take away Dr. Dre.
You maybe Tim plays into that.
Yeah, because what was it, Devontae and all them come through that whole little. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. Teddy. Yeah.
Teddy got it, yeah.
Teddy is the Lil Wayne.
Right.
of the production
He
game.
the Gucci man.
Yeah, he Gucci man for sure.
Because Gucci done put on a lot of people, and people sleep on that.
Yeah, Gucci is Atlanta hip hop. He's the godfather. For those DMV people, Gucci Man is the Chuck Brown of Atlanta.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I see what I did there. So I was about to go into a whole nother tangent.
Hold on. Before you do that, let's see. I'm cool with constructive criticism. I can't let people just tear me down, though. I tune that out. Yeah, it's all got to be done with love.
Yeah.
You kind of know when people are like being, like, you know, cool about it, and then when people are doing something super trash.
Yeah, kind of consider the source. And I will say, when you do come across criticism, it's a natural reaction to be defensive. But for a second, think about what's being said, and then be like, "Well, is that right?" You know, sometimes it's just so absurd. You're like, "Man, get out of here." But other times you're like, "You know what?" Or if you hear it from 4, 5, 6 people,
Right.
like, okay, it may be something here.
Right.
Yeah. So criticism is not always negative. It can be good, and it can keep you sharp.
Right. Do you feel it's a prerequisite to have multiple producers, or do you think there's room for a do everything type producer?
I don't think it's a prerequisite for it, but I do see the benefit, obviously, in having multiple producers on a song, and that just goes back to having a team. You will get there faster if you have a good team of people. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but it's not a prerequisite, and if you want to be a do-it-all-yourself producer, I mean, hats off to you, but at some point, I think if you reach a certain level of success, you will realize the benefit of developing a team, and you'll also develop the need for a team. You're going to get tired of doing everything yourself.
Right.
If you get the type of success that a lot of us want,
Right.
it's going to be so much work. It's like owning, say you own like a lemonade stand or something.
Right.
That's something you can work out by yourself, but now how you going to own 20 lemonade stands?
Right.
You know what I mean?
You can't be at every one.
Yeah, exactly.
Indie news. Should be. Had to get that out there. Get that out the way. It's always random people that want to talk trash.
They ain't got no life.
They lucky I've been doing my yogas, you know what I mean?
Lucky trying to get that check.
Yeah, you lucky, you know what I mean? Trying to keep monetized, you know what I mean?
There you go.
Whole ass.
Yeah, we gotta do Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do
We gotta
Patreon joint. So we could go reckless.
Super reckless.
I think I might go too reckless on Patreon.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have to submit work for my daytime job, so I'm used to feedback. If the info adds value, I use it. If it's baseless opinion, trash it. That's facts.
There you go.
B. Cox was influenced by Teddy also. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Teddy
So
Riley.
what about JD?
I don't know. I don't really know JD's influences because JD's like a different circumstance because it's who his dad is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So JD is like born into the industry. So I feel like damn near everybody's probably his influence.
Yeah.
I mean, if my dad was like a poppin' music mogul, I'm soaking up game, you know?
Little fun JD fact for all my sample people out here. His father, he was a manager, right?
Mm-hmm. Michael
He
Moore.
managed, one of the groups he managed was a group named Brick. They have an album called Fun. And it's a dope album. And that is the sample to Put It In Your Mouth.
Oh, boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's not.
Yeah, that's Brick. Yeah, his father used to manage Brick. Or, for the PC people that don't know what OnlyFans is, it's also the sample to India Irie's song. See how I cleaned that up?
I like that. Yeah. If you would have said the India Irie song, I would have been like, wait, what?
Right.
But then when you just said,
Yeah, come on, man.
Hey, man. Teddy Riley or Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis?
Ooh. That's a good one.
Don't make me answer that one.
I would like to see Swiss Beats, Just Blaze type of battle
With the
of
hits.
Yeah, between Teddy Riley and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
That's a tough one, bro.
That's a good. Well, first of all, you're gonna be there forever,
bro. I just feel like Jimmy Jam and Terry they might have more than Teddy. They might have more numbers.
Is it because of collaborative effort?
That and then they just been doing it. I feel like they just put out records not too long ago. They still putting out records they produced. So
That's a good one though.
that's a good
They
one.
be like, all right, only your top 100 hits. It's like, damn, only 100. All right.
You know, I heard a song. What was it? And I did not know it was a sample. It was a Janet Jackson. Was it Control?
I don't think Control was a sample.
It was one of. I'll go back on my text. Cause I had be like, I did not know that was a sample, bro. It was a. I heard it. I'm like, wait, what is this?
Yeah,
I had no clue it was a sample. I just found out like last week it was a.
It's quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a few.
Jam and Terry Lewis, man.
Facts. That's
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Wow.
We gotta set up like a pay-per-view thing. You know how they doing the battle rap?
Yeah.
We just gotta have producer battles where they just run the hits.
Kind of like a smack.
Yeah.
But we could be smacked. Just put the ED at the end.
Smack City.
Smacked. Yeah.
Let's see. Damn, that was a good quote. That was a good one.
That was
still
a good
kind
one.
of. Teddy is the next evolution of Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. I could see that. I definitely could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one. All right, what else we got?
Let's see. Also, Son Oracle, I want to say huge thank you for the 14 free R&B melody loops.
Oh man, no doubt. Okay, plug time, real quick.
Go ahead.
Today, Realistic and I released a pack called Lovesick. It is R&B melody loops plus stems plus MIDI. If you remember, when we came out with the 808 formula on Valentine's Day, we included a free pack called Lovesick for the first 100 people. We sold that 100 super quick. It was 14 loops in there. So we went back, we doubled the number of loops, and now it's a standalone pack, and you can get it on soundoracle.net, and it is quite dope.
He needs something. The problem is most people don't know how to give proper feedback. Social media cultivates likes, dislikes, not proper articulation. That is true.
Yeah.
Just like the dude, Indie News, who just was saying some bull earlier.
Yeah.
It's okay.
He gonna be all right.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
He can get him some milk.
He needs some milk. Let's see what the YouTube's talking about. My bad. I didn't mean to neglect you guys.
Yeah, come on, tubas.
Let's see.
And then I got a wild take. Whenever we get to it,
Okay.
I got a weird.
Don't forget about African Bambaataa.
Okay, well now we going hip hop.
Whoa, yeah.
That's way back, but
Yeah.
got salute.
Maybe I think it just passed my time. I don't really, when I think about like producers, for some reason I don't think about him like that. Even though I'm
Right.
I'm sure, you know
Right.
what I mean. I think it just
You got to reach back.
Yeah.
Back for that. Yeah, I even had to reach back. Way back for that.
Oracle. You know, Oracle had that in his breakdance playlist.
Man, come on. What? I was doing my mix between breakdance and capoeira. What?
We just talking about Capoeira.
Man, come on, man. Don't make me get the Jenga out there. You know?
How many producers do you know make a living without selling beats? When you say selling beats, though, that's the part where I want to.
Yeah. What do you
Selling beats online,
or like no placements, no selling beats, just. Honestly, I still think either way.
Yeah.
Probably quite a few if we sit and think about it.
I mean, 90% of my friends don't sell beats online, and they all make money from making
music.
beats.
Yeah. Interesting, right?
Yeah, it's weird because I don't know that many people who do sell beats online now. I mean, at one point it was like completely different. Everybody I knew sold beats online.
No.
I mean, it's a few people like Focus. I see he does it, but it's not his. I don't think it's his primary thing either.
No.
You know.
No. Speaking of making beats, man, if you're in Texas for South by Southwest, you can pull up and watch me make a beat and hopefully not get the coronavirus.
Ooh, you get you an N95 mask.
Oh, is that the popping mask in the streets?
Yeah, they tax it on Amazon too, bro.
It used to be the screen mask, now it's the N95.
You gotta get them N95s. You see that meme? It's like a little Ziploc baggie full of Purells. Like, yo, I got it for the low.
Yeah.
Bro, we went to Costco. Bro, that joint is a wrap, dog. Ain't no Purell, ain't no Lysol wipes.
So what they're saying is, if you have a mask, it won't stop you from getting it. If you have it, it will help you stop spreading it to other people. And now, the CDC and some other groups are saying stop buying up all the masks because now healthcare professionals who need masks for everyday work, like in hospitals and stuff, now it's hard for them to get it.
You know what I'm starting to realize? I think they're just overhyping this. I think it's the new flavor of the month, and it's
a new SARS.
Yeah. I feel like every month this year, it's been something catastrophic that's going to happen to us. And I feel like Corona's bad. But when I realized that only people over 60 has passed, the rate of mortality, like flu is still worse.
It's like pneumonia.
Yeah.
Like if you're older or have a weakened immune system for whatever reason, then yeah, you're probably Well, I do know one thing about pandemics is that when there's a huge pandemic, I think I was talking to you about this the other day, like the Spanish flu, it usually take out 2% of the population that gets it. So.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm sure it's bad, but I think that they hyping the news is just making it, and social media just making it 20 times worse than what it is.
So you're saying technically I could have the coronavirus right now, but I'm just killing it because my immune system is a beast?
Yeah.
Man, way to go, Black.
You know what I mean? We eat the veggies. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah, I'm good out here in these streets.
That is a fact, though.
I barely get a cold. I ain't worried
man.
about no corona.
I ate a can of peas and a can of carrots this morning.
What I say out the can?
A can, son.
He said, to be clear, I meant to say not selling beats at all to any artist, but making it through instrumental albums and sync licensing.
I don't know offhand, but I'm pretty sure we know at least 10 between the two of us.
Yeah, I know a couple people off rip that just do syncs and like that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, like, now I'm thinking about it, maybe about 4 or 5 people off
same.
rip. So it's possible. Man, it's a lane for everything in here. Music is wide open.
Yo, it takes so many people to do, like when you go to a concert, everybody's focused on the artist and wants to be the artist on stage. Think about how many people it took to put that concert together, how many jobs there are behind the scenes, and how many people are getting paid well to be a part of that concert.
That's
but
super
I
crazy.
do think we're also in a culture where we just focus strictly on being the person at the top of the pyramid or the person in the spotlight, when there's actually a lot of benefit to being part of a team.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the biggest thing I feel like when I got older, is that I went from wanting to be like, oh, I want to be the superstar thing, to now I'm like, ooh, team, please.
Yeah. Oh,
please.
that's a fact.
Help me, please.
We out this joint picking teams. Let me get
you
get Big Boy right there.
You over there. You look talented.
Yeah.
Come over here.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't want to do this by myself.
Nah.
I've tried it. I don't like it.
Bro,
it's no fun.
It's tough. It's tough, bro. It's tough.
Just found out JD went on a Houdini tour because of Damon John. Said he wouldn't go.
Okay.
Dang.
Shout out to Damon John. For us by us.
Shout out to Damon John.
Yeah. For us by us.
Bro, Damon John is the reason why I even got into e-commerce.
Really?
Because Shark Tank had just started. He had just got on there, and he started talking about Shopify. This is 9-10 years ago, bro.
He you know another person that doesn't get talked about enough in the mogul conversation?
Oh, he's up there.
Damon John.
Oh, yeah, he's up there.
Show Damon John and Byron Allen.
Mm-hmm. And you got to give Damon John credit for the Fatty Girl remix.
No, you don't. So
That Fatty Girl remix was the joint back in the day.
Fatty girl. Fatty girl.
Girl, you taste like a Cinnabon.
Buy your Fat Farm jeans. Well, baby fat jeans.
Man, when they gonna bring back the Bugs Bunny FUBU?
Oh, bro, they gotta bring back all of them joints.
You saw they brought back Baby Fat?
No,
that's like they brought it back. It's like
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. All them girls with the Baby Fat tattoos is like, yes.
Woo, I'm not out of style. I'm about to cover it up with a Hello Kitty. But hey, if you live in the DMV, I need y'all to start a petition to bring back Parasucos.
Ooh, jeez.
What you know about Parasucos?
Only if we can get Averex jackets back.
Oh, I'm throwing one on immediately,
bruh.
I will throw on an Averex, bro.
You gotta listen to Dipset while you do it, though.
Oh, you do.
It's no other way.
You do, and you gotta be outside. It gotta be mad cold. You gotta be doing
That's a fact. Remember when videos premiered on network TV? The Janet Jackson Pleasure Principle was my shit. Damn. Loved Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Man, they was cold, man.
See, this is a question, and I feel like it's one of those we have differences on.
Oh,
do you hold on to old equipment that you don't use anymore and don't plan on using, or do you get rid of it and get new stuff, and why?
Oh, I hold on 100%, Maury.
And I'm the opposite. If it don't get used, I'm getting rid of it.
I hold on to it just because I'm a bit of a gearhead, but I always try to find a way every couple years or something. I try to work everything back around into the rotation, at least for a season, just to make it do what it do. But I like gear. I like looking at the evolution of gear just by being in my own studio. Like, wow, that turned into that. I just like gear. More importantly, though, I only seem to like gear that records or samples. If you look at all the gear I have, none of it has sounds on it.
That is true.
I don't have any like modular keyboard. I think I got one, but like any keyboards, it's all samplers and or like reel-to-reel cassette decks. Just anything where I could take my own thing and put it in there and manipulate it. That's really my thing.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. Like I had that Renaissance, it was sitting there. I was like,
man, you chucked that junk.
let me put that on eBay real quick.
Yeah, you chucked it.
Got something different. I swap it out. That's how I just work. I keep my setup real minimal, and then it's like, all right, if I'm not using this anymore, swap it out. Let me get something different, try it out.
I keep a minimal setup too. Definitely got 2 computers over here now.
You are the macro and not the micro.
You gotta go macro equipment, micro production.
Oh man. Let's see. It's hard to make money making beats in a small city when you don't have an established brand. I've lost business recording because I refuse to rip beats off YouTube. Some artists, small artists, are broke. I don't think. I disagree. I don't think it's hard to make money being in a small city. Only if you selling to people in a small city.
That's the thing. We all live in the city of internet.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big city.
Bro, I'm from a small place.
That's true.
Not many people. I would say what 7,000, 8,000 people where I grew up.
Yeah, it's smaller than that.
Yeah, it's small. You know what I mean? Like where we at now is bigger than where I grew up.
Now, do you think that in 2020, if you were still in that small city, you could be at the status you're at now?
Oh man, I'd be the same. The same thing I did back then was I was finessing the internet. I was like hitting people up, but it was just early internet. You know what I mean? Before people really knew. But I would find people's numbers, call them up. You know, like 2 Chainz old manager, his name is Charlie Jublé. I always mess up his last name, but CEO Charlie, right? He had a website called Spit Your Game. I would just randomly call him and be like, "Yo, I'm 15 years old, bro. I'm trying to be a producer. Can you give me advice?" And I found him off the internet, and he would give me advice, not knowing who I was at all. And then when I got to Atlanta, I ended up meeting him and being cool with him. You know what I'm saying? But I would just reach out to people all day and just shoot my shot. Because I didn't have nothing else to do. It was like, bro, either I'm going to figure this out or I'm just going to, keep trying.
See? Good point. So, with that being said, whoever asked that question, that should be your course of action, in my opinion. Well, not necessarily calling people off the internet, but utilizing the internet, especially if you know you live in a small place. Not saying don't try to get the most you can out of that small place, but just know that your better resource or most plentiful resource is the thing that you're watching us on right now.
Yeah. I definitely agree. Because if you're working only in the area, yeah, it's gonna be difficult. Because it's just like any business. If you're in a smaller town, any business is harder to run. Like certain restaurants don't work in smaller places. You know what I mean? Like you can't put a fuss spot in like a smaller country or town because it's just not gonna translate because most people aren't in that mode.
Yeah,
but
definitely. What the fuck?
Right.
Hey, that's the name of
Yeah, that's why I want to get so rich that we can start making like whimsical like names for like 4 restaurants.
Ooh.
Like 4 out of here.
Oh, crazy.
4 out of here.
For that.
Yo, we about to be out here.
All right, so the next hour of the show will be us making up whimsical names for restaurants.
Will I Am is another monster. Facts. Man, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis produced a joint I didn't even know. Optimistic by Sounds of Blackness. Bro, I love that record.
I didn't know they produced that either.
Bro, I love that
Oh,
record.
yeah, as long as you keep your head to the sky.
As long as you...
That was up there with black anthems.
Yeah. That's a cookout classic.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
You know, when your grandma there.
Yeah.
Before y'all start playing cards.
Yeah, your auntie do a little 2-step.
Ooh.
It's guaranteed. Yeah. Candy by
little
Doja.
fist pump.
Doja Cat slaps. Yeah, Doja Cat. I'm so happy for her.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
She made it.
Let's see. We need to lose 2% of the population. I don't know about that, cuz.
It depends on which 2%. Like, hold on, let's hear this man out.
Now, what 2% y'all talking? Let's see. Still be safe. Oh, yeah. I'm not out here lacking. I ain't even dab Oracle. I gave him the...
Yeah, we threw them both.
Yeah, we threw the bows.
Bro, I'm not going to lie, man. South by Southwest coming up. They have a petition going.
I seen.
And last I checked, it was up to 30,000. I don't know how many people they need before it gets canceled, but I'm not gonna sign it. I want Ableton looking on there like, yo, you signed this petition? Hey, shout out whoever just purchased that love set. But yeah, I'll be there with Ableton, so it should be good times, man. I'm not gonna have the mask on.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh snap! They about to kick us off. Instagram.
Yeah.
We'll BRB.
Yep. We'll be right back.
If we didn't answer your question, ask it again.
And I have a wild take coming up. Ooh, better.
Damon John bought Shopify for $4 a share. Now it's over $200 a share.
Killing.
Bro, that's the whole bro. I was such a fan of Damon John. He talked about it on Shark Tank. I was like, word? Perfect timing. I'm trying to start a business.
Right. He the man.
I call it Shopify for the other business. They be like, oh, so you're one of our oldest customers. Bro, that's how I'm like legacy.
Damn. My nigga's a Shopify OG.
I was fresh on that boy.
Yeah, you got me on Shopify. I was on WordPress for like a hot 2 weeks. No, about a hot 2 months.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, like
I remember that.
Like a fool. Look at this fool.
Pants on the ground. Pants on the ground.
Looking like a fool. All right, we are here. We are back. All right, welcome to the second half of UnQuantized podcast. Man, we about to get into it.
I'm feeling a
Little parched.
little
Need a little JMO in your life?
part cheesy.
Huh? Little JMO? Huh? Never heard anybody? Huh? All right. So, son, here's my wild take.
All right.
John Legend owes
God.
Carl Thomas some money.
That is a fact.
John Legend
That's not even a hot
definitely owes Carl Thomas some money. My wife and I were listening to the Carl Thomas album. First of all, one of the only albums at that time that you could play back to, like front to back. And there's only like 2 or 3 songs on there, in my opinion, that's like, But nothing on there is like hellishly skip worthy. But if you listen to that album now, a lot of that sounds like John Legend. And not only that, if John Legend was to put out 80% of those songs today, people would be like, yo, you heard that new John Legend?
Oh,
he
yeah.
is on fire.
I wish John Legend, he's in that. It's like if Carl Thomas and Boyz II Men had a baby. It's like musically. Because he got them depressed songs. And I can't rock with the depressed ones, bro.
You know what the big difference I see between John Legend and Carl Thomas? In John Legend's music, it's very John Legend. It's him playing the piano. It's really about his voice. And listen to the Carl Thomas album, you hear the team. You hear the Hitmen. You hear Puff. Like it just sounds like a great collaborative effort. Whereas John Legend, not saying that, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people involved in that, but it's very John Legend centric.
That Summer Rain still slap, bro.
Oh, 100%. If John Legend came out with that, if he came out with that Cold World joint, any song on that album, people be like, yo, John Legend is killing it.
Damn, what was my homie name too? Cozier? Sometimes.
Oh, Jimmy Cozier? Oh, he was fire. Oh, what made me think of the Carl Thomas John Legend thing is that you were talking about how you can get written into production credits. If you read the production credits on the Carl Thomas album, you like, wow.
It's a whole heap.
Harv Pierre got.
Oh, snap.
They put Harv in on that show. They sampled a song that was a Biggie song. Biggie didn't make the sample. Biggie's not on the song, but Biggie is listed as a writer.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? And I thought that was fire. Oh, did you OP?
Yeah, I just straight JMO.
Oh, okay.
I was hard shaking
it's,
through the pressure.
It's about to get interesting.
It's so like, the shot hit you. You'll see me shake before it get to, like I'm trying to pour it up and the smell's like, oh God, it's coming.
Try to hit this jump before you even take the sip.
Oh man. All right. About to get spicy. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
If you come to the Producer Power Summit, we will also be taking shots.
Oh yeah. As we do at every Power Summit.
21 and
we take shots at the summits that aren't
Oh,
ours.
yeah, that is true. We always be the little ones.
Right. We had everybody taking shots at Busy's joint in LA.
I was just looking at those pictures.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
The one with Cam.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had just
Cam.
finished taking shots. Even Beast Music took a shot that night.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he was there. That was the
Puneet-
first time we met Beats Music. I want to say.
Yeah, I feel like Puneet was there.
Puneet was there.
Shout out to the
Damn,
homie
shout out to
Puneet.
Puneet, man.
Puneet is like,
We miss you, bruh.
yeah, my dog been working. He'll message me every once in a while, like, yo, I've been working, checking in.
Yeah.
Dog, I'm a fan of Puneet. Puneet is the most like nicest guy that we met through here. Like, good energy, just super cool all the time, man.
In case y'all don't know who Puneet is, he's a OG community member of this podcast who just happened to get super busy with work, so he's not in here anymore. But yeah, he's a super OG member, like a day one.
Let's see.
Mr. Sandman Griffin said the new Jadakiss album is fire. I don't doubt it.
Oh yeah, Brian got a joint on there.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
with the young Peebo Bryson sample.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Peebo.
yeah, he got that off. I'll check that out this weekend, man. Thank you, Sandman. I forgot all
A
about
lot of albums dropped. Meg The Stallion dropped her album.
that.
Uzi dropped his album. I'm not gonna front. That Uzi album slapped to me. I like that Uzi album.
Fire.
But I mean, I like that, eccentric weirdo trap. That's like my vibe. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, you was playing some of it earlier. I was like, this is kind of fire.
the Meg joint, it's not my demographic. I don't think so. I don't think it's for me. I don't think I could properly.
So you would rate the Meg EP with the Meg the movie?
I put it in the same category as like a Cardi B and City Girls. I'm just listening to it to be like, oh, this beat is okay.
Yeah.
But the subject matter of it is like, I have no idea what y'all talking about.
Man, you're not about to have a hot girl spring.
Yeah, I'm not involved in any of the hot girlness. You know what I mean?
Nah.
So it's like, whatever.
Speaking of new music, man, looking forward to hearing more new Drake music.
Oh yeah,
Yo, I'm here for it all.
I like it. Even
Yo.
the song Cry joint, I was like,
Bruh,
got a bop.
let me tell you something. The what is it? No When to Say When, and then he followed up with the Chicago freestyle in the same and shoot the visual for it. More fire.
The Eminem.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
know-
he killed. He
Yeah,
killed the
he
Eminem
killed
part.
him.
Yeah, I'm here for more tunes by the minds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
definitely.
else? How did you feel about the whole Meg The Stallion situation? The label situation.
I feel like nobody is going to renegotiate your contract because you say, "Hey, what you did here was unfair." I
Right.
figure the response you get back is, "Yeah, I know, I wrote it.
Yeah, it's a contract.
Yeah, it wasn't a mistake. I
Right.
did that on purpose." So you're asking me to renegotiate based off of what? But I mean, I see her point.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of stuff in there that she's like, "Oh, nah, this ain't right." Well, somebody told her
Right.
it wasn't right. But you can't go back to the person that wrote that contract and be like, "Hey, yeah, redo it." They're like, "Why? What'd I do wrong?"
Right.
Yeah. So I also feel like at this point, it's too early for her to renegotiate. She doesn't have any leverage to other than I think what you wrote for me was unfair. She doesn't have any leverage to
Right.
renegotiate because she hasn't even put out an album yet. Usually, renegotiations come because of a lot of milestones that were hit.
Right.
And not saying that she won't hit milestones. I believe she's going to be a super huge artist, bigger than she is now. But she's just so early in her career that she's miles away from those milestones.
I hate how the internet know everything.
Yeah.
Nothing pissed me off. Everybody's like, they done turned to entertainment lawyers. I'm like, bro, like, I know people that's got lawyers and still gotten bad contracts.
Oh, 100%.
That don't really mean anything. You know what I mean?
Your first deal is probably going to be crap. Now, was her lawyer the label's lawyer?
Yeah. It was
I've been in that situation.
Yeah.
When I was early on.
big conflict of
Yeah,
interest.
I ain't gonna lie. I was in New York, and like same day. That's how I should have known. I was super green though. I was probably in my teens.
Right.
Like, yo, boom, boom. We want to sign you. Super big label, all that stuff. I'm like, bet. Got a lawyer for you right here. We were
Right.
in downtown Manhattan when they told me that. The lawyer was like 5 blocks away. I'm in the lawyer's office. I'm like, this is sweet. They give me all types of stuff.
Right.
Man, listen.
All bad.
Yeah, it was all bad. Fortunately, I wasn't held to anything too long. It quickly dissipated, and like with other deals I had that went similar, I just walked away with a bag and didn't have to do much.
You got lucky with a lot of them joints.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I just happened to just walk away with a bag and didn't have to really do a whole lot, but spend the money, be broke, and realize I'm too young to handle money.
A lot of stuff.
They don't
Don't
respect.
call
They don't
me.
respect it.
Oh, there we go. I had to wait till it pop on the watch. All right, there we go. And then too, the other thing that was just like I thought was weird is just like sometimes contracts the situation for the contract changes. If the music business change and you're still in a contract about something that's older, you still stuck in that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a bunch of, it just was so weird how all these people like, oh, she should have did this. And it's like, yo, y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't know anything about the music industry.
Oh,
How are y'all?
Everybody's a Monday morning quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody.
That was the only part that had me. I feel both sides.
Yeah.
Like, I feel the label side and I feel her side. You know what I mean? Like, her side is like, yo, this is messed up. But then on the label side, they invested all this stuff. You wouldn't be who you were without all that investment and all that stuff that they did.
Do you think that the music industry, and I'm speaking up from the music, like the labels and all that, do you think that they could thrive or do okay if they started doing fair business with artists? Or do they have to be cutthroat in order to be successful?
No, look at the NBA. The NBA is about the players now. If you want to get off a team, you can get your way off a team, go to another team. And I feel like players are happier now. You get what I'm saying? Because I seen this thing, it was like the music industry made the most amount of money, but we don't know where that money is going to. The artists and producers aren't getting all that money.
Oh, no, they the ones complaining about not getting the money once they saw the numbers come out.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like, they could, I just feel like they're being greedy, to be honest. I feel like the you know, all of this stuff is, we don't know what's going on, so we're going to try to hold on to whatever we can, in a way. Which, and again, in business, I get it. From a business aspect, I understand a lot of it. But then, as an artist, it's like, yo, I kind of want my freedom.
Right.
But I feel like a lot of people stop making music because they're in bad deals.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they just go away.
Yeah. Because it's like, yo, what's the
away.
point? Like, yo, I'm over here stuck.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm about to go start selling face masks, man.
Right. And rack up, become a millionaire.
Yeah, it also seems like the music industry, it was in a transitional period, you know, the streaming and everything. But it feels like it's still in that transitional period where the actual industry is trying to figure it out. And I'm like, wow, this has been a rather lengthy transitional period. So I'm like, is it just because it's taking that long to figure it out? Is it because technology is changing so fast? Or is it because people keep moving the goalposts?
I think,
you know what I'm saying?
I think it's a little bit all of it.
Yeah, like if I'm the industry or if I'm the label, until I figure out what's in my best interest, I'm like, all right, well, you can get this many streams, and that's what, like, oh, dang, y'all hitting that. All right, well, now it's this many. You know what I mean? Just like keep moving the goalposts until I figure out.
I feel like labels are kind of like how Kia's was. You remember back in the day when you having a Kia, it's like the engine gonna fall out, the transmission, and they got so bad that we had to make this warranty to guarantee people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To get it. And now Kia's is decent cars because they had to do this OD warranty.
Hyundai did that.
Oh yeah, Hyundai did that too. But I remember Kia's like being terrible at one point, and then crazy warranty. All right, we back in the game. And I feel like labels getting this bad rep for, yo, own your masters. Everybody's talking about, you know, be an independent, own. So now these younger artists are growing up like, yo, why do I need a label? I can just throw this joint on SoundCloud and I could do TuneCore, DistroKid, and I could be good. And I feel like it's kind of like, look at Def Jam, where they're at. Look at all these labels. It's like only a few people are keeping the lights on.
Everybody except Atlantic.
Yeah.
Atlantic is, they seem to figure, they figured it out a while ago.
Yeah, they got it right. And then I feel like people like United Masters and all 300, like they understand Empire.
Yeah, now, when you get to like the 300s and the Empire, I think that is more the new face of how things are going to be. And labels aren't really going to be like the huge. They're still going to be there, but they'll be more just parent companies to these smaller, independently major labels.
I think that they're going to have to do something, though, like as far as, because when I was growing up, it was like getting a record deal was everything. Oh, yeah. And now, like, everybody's like, bro, getting a record deal is like the devil. So I feel like eventually for their business, they're going to have to change that around somewhat to get people to be like, okay, you know, like, it's something better than what we're doing now. So that's why I'm hoping it gets more like kind of like the NBA, where it's like it's more about the player,
right,
and then it is about the business. And I feel like now the NBA is the biggest sport now when they start switching to that. You know what I mean? Like worldwide, it's one of the biggest sports. All the players is happy. The views is crazy, a little different, but it's because TV. Nobody watches TV.
That shit's over with.
What if you could like trade like producers and artists like the NBA? That'd like OVO traded. Like OVO traded Party Next Door 40 for Kendrick Lamar. Like, that would be some wild.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
I think that would be dope. Speaking of OVO, man, that dude Giveon,
Oh, yeah.
he's
Oh,
fire.
yeah, he's fire. They pick talent.
Yeah, that song, what's the song? Like I Want You?
Mm-hmm.
That joint is fire. I ain't gonna lie, I listened to that song about 10 times yesterday. Somebody would have thought I was going through like a heartbreak or something. But that song is fire.
Facts.
Yeah.
How does that work when there are that many writers on it? Like, how does the money work?
Split.
Some people getting 2%.
Yep.
Some people getting 1%.
Yep. And the artist is usually getting one of the people getting a lesser percent most of the time.
Unless they like really write and stuff.
Yep. Yep.
Do producers get paid from streams of songs where they're credited with production?
Yeah. Well, if the artist, it's not like the artist only gets paid for it. Yeah. Now, if you're talking about like an independent artist, like if I did a song with my man and he puts it on Spotify, y'all got to work that out. But like major joints, yeah.
Or, how do y'all personally keep up with the new sound? I know I'm not the only one stuck in nostalgia.
No, you're not. To have a network of people. Well, first of all, they're always staple publications on the internet or staple sites or things that you can go to easily figure out what the new sound is. I mean, it's people that post all day long about new songs and the new sounds and all that. But if you're like me, you'll just know people like Trizza, or or people that's in the community. Like, yeah, word of mouth is always the best way to find out what's really dope. But if not, man, go to wherever you need to go on the internet. They'll get you straight.
That's facts. And then too, I mean, nostalgia isn't always bad. I feel like nostalgia is always a trend every so often.
It is.
Like, everything catches a run.
It is.
Like, Hitmaker just had a crazy run off nostalgia.
Whoa.
Like,
Whoa.
incredible run. Like, you know what I mean?
Killing.
All off nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna take this record that you might have forgot about, but it was a jam. I'm gonna flip it.
Remember that Mason Total joint?
Hit it. Take that.
Remember that A. Marie joint? Hit it.
That one, the craziest one that he flipped is this Sierra song, the I Can't Leave Him Alone.
Yeah.
Because it was one of them records that not that many people knew, but girls love that record.
Dang.
So when I heard he flipped, I was like, oh, he got one with this. Somebody put him on with that one.
Somebody gonna flip Promise next. It's
about that time.
It's old enough.
Yeah,
It's old enough.
That record was like game changing.
Bruh, I love that. This is before I even met Polo.
Black Elvis, right? Black Elvis. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Black Elvis produced on that too.
Yeah, him and Polo. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that album was fire. I mean, not the album, that song.
I love that Polo era right there too.
Yeah.
Because he had a Mario joint that was on that same kind of vibe.
Yep.
I love that joint.
And then let's not forget, and he was in the Rich Boy.
Oh man,
Shit.
one of my favorite albums of all time.
Man, listen, versatility. That is what to this day. I was talking to a well-respected legend the other day, and we were talking about versatility, bro. Like for artists and producers, like if you show that you can be over here and add value, then go all the way over here and add value,
Right.
bruh. That's gonna up your number. You're gonna get that blue check for sure.
For sure. For sheezy. Y'all had me high and drunk in New York. Hold on. First of all, sir,
I don't know what you're talking about.
The drunk part maybe, but the other part you were on your own.
I don't know what
I don't mess
we
with.
live in Atlanta, and
is
New
not-
York at the time was
That's not legal,
nah,
sir. I don't
know
do
what you're
anything
talking
with the
about.
devil's lettuce.
I don't know, but I hope you had a good time.
Yeah. Podcast till late. Bottles ran out one day. Oh, we used to podcast. Literally, we would drink until we drank the whole bottle.
That was the podcast. However long it took us to crush a whole bottle of this, that was the podcast.
Then our livers was like, nah, bro,
Yeah,
cut that out.
like but we did that for a little bit.
Yeah.
Them joints would be 5 hours, 6 hours.
Yeah. No, I told you I was going through my hard drive, and it's one of the first podcasts because you was at your old crib.
Yeah.
That joint is like 24 gigs. I was like, yo, what the hell was we talking about, bro?
Random. I think that's the days when people were like, so, What DAW do you guys use?
Oh yeah.
We got that every other question was, what DAW do you use? People don't ask that no more.
Smoking Aces says, man, I haven't been hearing a lot of positive things about the Meg joint. It's not. I just don't feel appropriate to judge this album.
Me either. I heard it for the first time right before the show. Trizza was nice enough to play me like 3 or 4 songs off of it. Once again, I'm not about to have a hot girl spring, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
how
not
it's supposed
for
to
me.
go.
Where's the summit going to be held? What city? It's going to be in ATL, shawty.
Yes, indeed. April 18th.
When you get your ticket now, you will get free lemon pepper wings.
That is true. You will
That
get
is true.
free lemon pepper wings. You will get free Jameson, and you will get free jewelry, as in gems.
There.
That's a lot of a lot of that going on.
Her contract actually isn't that bad looking at it. She hasn't dropped her official album yet.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That's kind of the whole thing. I mean, some bad parts in it, but like, what do you expect?
And she signed to a production deal, which is a little bit different. You know, it's like, you know, the production, like when you think of like QC, that's a production.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they do a lot of the label stuff for you.
Right.
It's smaller, more intimate, and they handle a lot more business for you.
They can deal with the parent company way better than you could.
So.
Or they can deal with the parent company, and you as an individual couldn't even get to the parent company. Probably.
Yeah. So, you know, hopefully, you know, both sides, they get it worked out. When I seen Jay Prince was in there, I was like, oh, gosh, what's going on?
Yeah. She said she don't know Jay Prince, though. Said she never met him.
I didn't realize the dude that she signed to was a baseball player.
Yeah, Carl, what's his name?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea who he was. I've heard of the label, but I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, one of them ball players. You ever get one of those things with the ball player?
Them is the best.
Yeah.
Bro. I ain't gonna front. You catch an athlete that want to get in the music business,
man,
some of the best times of my life is like, yo, I got this budget. I'm trying to do this project. What can you do?
I caught 2 of them in my career. Want you to be like the in-house producer. Yeah, for sure. Let's hurry up and work, because I don't see this standing in 6 months. So let's get this together, please.
Bro, I had one, the dude had sold his company to Google.
Oh.
And I was supposed to go to LA for 2 weeks, and I was there for months, bro.
Oh, that's a bag.
Oh, bro. I was supposed to be there literally for 2 weeks. And that was around the Bieber joint. That was all around the same time. Bro, I was out there for months, bro. Good times.
I caught one with LeVar Arrington for the Redskins.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, he wanted to start a label.
Good times.
Yeah, very good times. Shout out to
anybody
LeVar.
in the NFL, NBA, if y'all would like to get some albums produced.
Yep.
It's the time. I had to tell you the story off, but I missed one. By like weeks I missed one, bro.
Damn.
And it was the one.
They almost signed me Shaq Diesel.
No, it wasn't even that. It was just yeah, we'll talk about
Got
it.
you.
Yeah,
Got you.
but it would have been one of them good ones.
Got you.
Damn, son.
Wow.
Let's see, how do you get paid for performing live music? So like ASCAP, BMI, CSEC. I mean, but it depends on the venue for those kind of things. You can't just get paid for any venue. I think it's like a size requirement. Pretty sure, right?
Yeah, it has to qualify.
Yeah.
You can't just go to the Pizza Hut.
But if it's like a Live Nation venue or something, you know, they have to track and do all that stuff for all those songs. And so ASCAP, BMI, CSAC, they'll pay you for performances of that song.
What if you got paid every time your record spent in the club?
Oh, dog.
Whoa.
Game changer.
Whoa. DJs would be getting the bag for real.
I want to know how much publishing the dudes that made Swag Surfing got.
That's a good question.
That song ain't going nowhere.
No
And
time soon.
bro. And they ain't never made a song after that. I ain't heard no more.
I don't think they had to.
I wouldn't. I'm like, peace. Obama just swag served, dog. I'm cool.
That's a fact. Michelle Obama somewhere doing it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killer.
Let's see. It feels like it was a marketing strategy to get attention for her album release.
I don't know. That's a very long-term marketing strategy with a very lackluster payoff if that was the plan. Like, yo, you know what we could do? Next year, we could act like we had some beef too.
Right.
You know what I mean? It may be a thing where they might have wanted to capitalize off of it since it was happening, but I don't think it was like a planned thing.
Will there be a point where artists quit signing deals altogether? Hell
No.
Because there's always gonna be a bag out there.
Oh yeah.
Somebody always gonna need that 30,000, 20,000, whatever they're gonna offer you.
Yeah, that's the thing, because they're gonna hit you when you need it. You're gonna really need it, and it's not gonna be a lot of money, but you're gonna need a little bit of money, and they're gonna offer you 4 times that, 5 times that, whatever the situation may be. You're like, bet. That's awesome.
And it's, I mean, to play devil's advocate, it is good sides to being signed to a label when it works
100%.
right.
Yeah.
The distribution. Like, I was just talking to the homie Ponzu about how certain stuff works. And, he was just explaining to me, like, how certain distribution with certain stuff works. And so it is benefits, too. But it's just a lot of these labels are based out of an older model.
Yeah.
So it's like
And it's more people to pay.
Yeah.
Now, they technically are going to generate you more income than you would be able to do by yourself. Technically. But there is more people to pay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
no.
You need some milk.
He needs some milk.
I'm gonna see if I got another question while we at it. What's going on in that young chat?
See, I think it's time. I think time is a major hurdle to figure out how to jump for indie artists with no label backing them. I could do plenty promoting on my own, but that promoting time digs into my writing, producing time. And that makes sense. I mean, that's the good part of having a label is having that team. Yeah. Basically, to me, what a label is a system that's already done. We've already proven that we can get your record out. We already got these establishments. So you're just coming into our system.
Plug you in.
Right.
And see what you can generate.
And if you're doing independent, it's like the opposite. Like, I got to figure out all of this shit.
Right.
Figure out how to get it in. Figure out how to put the team around. But I control more of what's going on.
Facts. Well, change your gears a little bit. Somebody asked, what do you think studio owners are looking for in an engineer?
Someone who will show up.
That's funny enough. That's what I was gonna say. Somebody who is consistent and somebody who is going to be on time, and also someone that works very fast.
Oh yeah, especially if you tracking. I hated tracking, bro.
Yeah,
tracking
is the worst. But if you're an engineer that's always showing up and you super quick with it.
Oh yeah,
man! People love that. Studio owners love it. Artists love it. Producers love it. What I will say in engineer etiquette, as an artist or producer, if you're in a studio and the studio has an engineer there, treat your engineer kindly.
Oh yes.
For some reason, and I don't know how much of a stigma it still is, but people talk to the engineer any type of way. Like, yo, my man is not an ashtray. Like, chill out.
They really be the plugs too,
bruh. They co-producing on a lot of stuff now.
That's true.
Like, yeah, they in there, man. They flipping it around,
swapping out your kick.
They turn your background vocals and the instruments to put up under your track. Like, yeah, so that's outside of the question that was asked. But I do say, man, treat your engineer or the studio's engineer or any engineer kindly. And like you said, they're plugged for a lot of stuff because you get cool with engineers, especially you know how in LA you hook up with engineers. They hit you up about projects. They hit you up about hey man, I'm in the studio, nothing going on. If you want to come through and just whatever, cool. And some engineers be having the best beats.
That is, my theory is if they're in the studio, be cool with even the studio runners because a lot of those are people who are attempting to get. They're just doing the runner stuff to get to another position.
Oh, for sure. They're gonna be the studio manager,
or
the engineer.
Yeah, they're gonna be somebody in the business. Like, just be cool to everybody, man. Try to network, but especially engineers. That's the cheat code.
Yeah, I don't know why people just feel like out of everybody in the studio, that's the person you can just talk to, like whatever.
I be hating that. Journey.
This person is the vehicle between what you're doing and the world. They are putting it down and making it sound good. Come on, man.
Do you think studios are going out of business because the amount of resources people have can just have at their home?
I do. Yeah. I don't know how fast or if studios are really going out of business like that because we live in Atlanta and all of our staple studios are still here and don't appear to be going anywhere anytime soon.
But there's so many big artists out here. I think that's part of the reason.
But yeah, you hit Northside, all them All them still standing. Yeah.
But I don't think they're getting traction like it used to be.
Nah.
It's more private, like
Yeah.
production, cook up kind of joints.
Yeah. The one thing that studios were good for is they still were that last barrier to entry between somebody who's just kind of playing with it and somebody who's serious. Because you had to, most of the time, pay some money to have a studio set. So once you start putting money behind what you're doing, you have some level of discipline or some level of being serious to what you're doing. But now, if anybody could do it from home or from their phone, it's a lot of people that jump in, they kind of play with it a little bit, they put out not the greatest quality of music, or they won't get their music mixed. You know, they'll just throw it out there. I will say this too. If you're a producer, do not sleep on the fact that you should be getting your music mixed. At some point, you don't have to get every beat you make mixed. But if you're going to be sending stuff out to A&R, you're going to be sending stuff out to artists and labels and all that, you should look into getting your beats mixed. Also, you should look into getting your beats mixed by a person.
Oh,
You see where I'm going with this, right?
No online.
No online mixing and mastering. And I'm not knocking that industry, but the technology of that industry, I feel, are still in the infant stages compared to what it's going to be. Now, I do feel like there will be a day where those online joints will
be better,
far surpass any type of human ability. But right now, no.
Yeah.
They are in the 8-track stages of that technology, in my opinion.
It's the Game Boy camera.
Yeah, facts. Wow, killed it.
Yeah, because some of them joints be like, I be wanting my bass up, and that joint will have your bass super thin.
Yeah.
Or your beats be mad crunchy. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those.
Yeah, it's not really there. By the way, did you hear? It's two guys. I forget their names. I think they worked for Google or something like that. Supposedly, they generated every melody.
I saw that,
and then put it as public domain. Yeah, they put them joints as public domain somehow. I'm pretty sure most of them were trash.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
But that's interesting. I wanna follow that story a little bit more.
But that's crazy. Did you generate every melody? That's a shit ton of melodies.
Not if you're using a computer.
That is true.
Yeah, that computer gonna be like, how many? 16 billion melodies? Give me 2 minutes.
Computing.
Facts.
Yeah, I saw that in. That's crazy.
Yeah.
See, I need to start building that skill, adding value. The closed mouth doesn't get fed, and sometimes to know something doesn't work, you have to put there. I get what he's trying to say. Yeah.
Put it out there. There you go. That O and that P.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's how you get pwned.
Why is Apple so expensive?
Luxury brand. Yeah, it's a luxury brand. They're expensive for the same reason Ferrari's expensive. For the same reason Rolex is expensive. It's a luxury brand, and they put a certain value on their products that the general public just happen to agree with.
Apple is definitely a lifestyle brand.
100%.
Yeah.
If they don't do anything else, well, they do a lot of stuff well. But if they don't do anything else well, that is what they really do.
They are a lifestyle. I don't even think of like phones, computers. Like if we selling lifestyle,
right?
And you happen to get a phone,
that's just part of the lifestyle. Yeah. And Apple breeds lifelong customers.
Oh yeah,
easily.
I'm sold.
There isn't many companies I can think of that breed lifelong customers. Like from the first product, the first time you get an Apple product, chances are you're like, yo, I'm in here.
Right.
I'm in here. I mean, look, 2 Apple products right here. Well, 3, 4.
Right.
We using 4 Apple products for this podcast. 5.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 5
I got AirPods in my pocket. I got an Apple Watch.
6. Yeah. Yeah. Podcast brought to you by Apple.
Cut the check. Let's see. Good afternoon, brothers. I need some advice on publishing deals. I signed in 2001 with UPMG. It was a cross-collateralized deal with 2 other members. They approached me They approached me. I hate when it is. I gave this the autocorrect. But so basically they wanted him to be a part, but he wanted to part ways. So I'd like to request a release if they want all of my publishing interests in the records. Any suggestions?
I don't think, not knowing the whole situation, just knowing what you told me, I don't think it should be an issue of you relinquishing all of your publishing. At least not for past recordings. Like, no, I don't see that though.
Get you a lawyer, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. And that's such a long-standing...
Yeah.
First of all, the fact that money is still even being generated from that deal, kudos to you and those guys, because that was, 19 years ago?
Yeah. That's
a long time ago. Yeah, definitely get you a lawyer. Because I just seeing as how it may have spanned in 19 years, and the fact that this is even still an issue means you're still making music, which also probably means that there has been a lot of music within that 19. Right. So that would be a lot of publishing that you would be giving up. So I'll say get a lawyer, like Trizza said, but I don't see why you would give up all of your past publishing.
Publishing is tricky. None of them are the same. It's always like different little caveats, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, every deal is different.
Yeah. The best advice I can give you is get you a good lawyer. Don't go cheap on lawyers.
Nah.
Yeah. I mean, you ain't got to go crazy, but, you know.
Shop around,
get some good quotes. And then a lot of lawyers will meet with you, too, off the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, that first one is free, that consultation.
Why would they block her music if they're getting 60%? That's why it seems like a scheme for a rollout.
I'm still not buying into the rollout, but yeah, that doesn't make sense to me either. Also, but I also heard from another side that that's not true. That they didn't block her from putting out music. Also, what music are they blocking her from putting out? Because she definitely just put out an EP.
Oh, well, she just put out
today.
She got a restraining order against
Homeboy. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but she wasn't even dealing with him anyway. I don't know what that restraining order is restraining him from, though.
But that is a thing because Lil Uzi had a whole situation where they were stopping him from putting out music.
Yeah, with drama, right?
I ain't one.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was public. It was public.
Yeah, but you know, it's situations like that. So I guess it is a reason for them to not put out music. I just don't know quite what it is. No. But it's happened. I've seen it happen to a lot of artists where they like, yo, don't put out music.
Yeah, I don't see why. And so I'm like, well, what music wasn't she allowed to put out? And when would it take effect? Because like I said, she just put out an EP. Whether these are old songs or not, she just put out an EP. Yeah. And the restraining order, I don't really get what the restraining order is. To me, a restraining order means...
You can't get near me.
Yeah, stay away from me. But from what I know, out of what she said, they weren't close anyway. Like, she ain't spoke to the dude since early summer or something like that. So
hopefully they all get it resolved.
Yeah,
it's one of them situations. I hope both sides get it resolved.
I do believe like this is gonna get resolved, especially if Rock Nation is part of it. I believe that they're gonna get it straight.
Yeah, they wizards when it comes to them kind of Rock Nation. They've been getting everybody off the drinks.
Yeah, I think they'll get it straightened out.
High Mountain producer says just finished Enter the Dragon album made from Power Level, Reckless Drums, and the Art of Transition kits. It'll be uploading tonight, so it'll be available in a month.
Hey,
shout out to High Mind.
High Mind out there. He talking about a man that put a system together, got a plan,
figured that joint out.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. I don't know if any software engineers will ever have the ears that Amon Jackson has. No, never.
No, Amon is dope. I can't sleep on my guy only because he's with my company, Young Realistic.
Oh, yeah.
But Amon is definitely the homie and definitely one of the best to ever do it. Do not sleep. Follow him if you don't already.
Yeah, Amon will tell you. You start talking, he be like, "Oh, you're 2K off, bro."
Oh, now he definitely has to. He definitely has to be on the page. Amon is a surgeon. He's a surgeon. You ever see somebody who's like, "Wow, he really know. He really."
Oh, he know his shit.
Yeah, he really know what he's talking about.
See, after rotating through PCs, I got a MacBook. I used it wrong, more like a PC, and killed it. On my second MacBook, I've had it for 5 years, going strong.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah. I don't know how you would use it as a PC and kill it, other than them drives. Just taking the drives out. That is one good thing about PC.
That is true.
Yeah, hard drives and anything USB, you can just unplug it, plug it back in, just willy-nilly.
Right.
Yeah.
Damon James says, what do I need to set up to have a live consultation with y'all?
Well, you can go to soundoracle.net. You can click on services and click on consultation, or you can scroll down the page and you will see a consultation icon right there. You can click on that, or you can DM me and Young Chisel. How they get at you, brother?
theproducerkid.com. Click the Young one-on-one consultation,
Hey.
or you hit me a DM. I think my scheduling thing. Did you ever get yours fixed?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I started, but then I had to install some code, and I didn't feel like doing that.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, it's kind
So
of janky. I've been having Jennifer do the scheduling.
Yeah, so yeah, if you just get that joint, my assistant will reach out to you and do that.
Yeah.
See, Apple apps for creativity will always keep me coming back. So many are free, cost so little compared to what they could be on laptops or whatever. See, I don't know. I don't know about the PC. I'm so like, I'm so out
Removed?
yeah, from PC.
Yeah. Well, yeah, when it comes to apps, generally they're the same on, like, they're available on both platforms. The only things that aren't are like shortcuts, but you kind of got to be a nerd to be into like Apple shortcuts or Apple scripts. But yeah, I think most of the stuff is on both platforms.
He said the deal is effed up, so even if he decided to stay in the deal and had another hit tomorrow, it would not be in my favor. It's one of those old MDRC deals. Oh, that's
Yeah, you need to get a
tricky.
lawyer,
Yeah,
bro.
I would definitely.
Yeah.
Them MDRCs is super, because the business has changed so much. It's like, yeah, that sucks, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna front.
That's heavy. That's heavy.
Yeah, and if you need a lawyer, I mean, I'm not sure her pricing, her rating, but she was on our live show. Her name's Atira, super dope. Actually, that's who I go to between her and this my other lawyer. They work together, but yeah, I could refer you to her. You
Yeah,
know?
other lawyer. She did something for me before too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she shit.
Held me down.
She everybody lawyer,
That's a fact.
bro. She deployed.
That is a fact, bro. We had a user submitted question.
Uh-huh.
What are some strategies producers could use to gain a bigger audience? Number one, I think the number one strategy is consistency. Just by being consistent, showing up, doing the same thing at the same time on a schedule shows a certain level of discipline, a certain level of seriousness, and I think people take you more seriously.
Right.
Also, when using that particular strategy, you almost can't help but strengthen yourself because you're doing the same thing over and over
Right.
and over and over again. You're gonna get sharper, and people are gonna see that. Another thing is influencers. If you could tap into some influencers, they don't have to be huge influencers. I ain't saying go out there and like try to get Kylie Jenner to promote your joint, but just tapping into influencers and using your online community is another super dope strategy. And also, I'm gonna use this one as a gem. Put out a variety of content, but that's not the gem. The gem is, if you don't know what type of content to put out, look at what's popping on your Explore page. That'll give you a good idea to what people in your demographic are responding to. You can see how many likes and all that stuff that people are getting. And then you might, if you don't do those exact things, you could at least get ideas from that to kind of do your own similar thing that plays into your strengths.
Jim Jones.
Yeah.
Couple status in the house. See, B-Cox talked about them MDRCs on that pod with y'all. Nasty.
Yeah.
They gotta do something about that.
Yeah.
Especially
By the way,
'cause-
it's one of the greatest pods in history.
Yeah. That pod, that podcast would
Whoa.
never die. We gotta get Brian back on
Yeah. Yeah. That would be fire.
because we had so much drama.
Oh, you need some more milk.
Hey, need some milk. We had so much drama on that podcast, and it wasn't any of us. It wasn't Brian. It wasn't. It was ulterior. I just jacked this charger.
Charger jacking. He sold that charger. Y'all see him?
One time.
But yeah, that was a great pod. I think the pod started out with, man, the record industry is some bull.
Oh, Brian was going there.
From the word go. That pod was. It wasn't even uphill. It just started at the top of the hill and stayed at the top of the hill.
Yeah, I think it was great because I feel like we both known Brian for a while, so we got the the homie talk. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. He was definitely comfortable.
Yeah, we gotta have him back. That was if y'all haven't, go watch the Beacox podcast.
Yeah.
And appreciate it because we had to go through hell and back to get that podcast.
Bruh. Yeah. Had to take a little.
Or we had to pull up on
I had
somebody.
to pull up.
You know it's bad when you gotta pull up on somebody to get a
Pull up.
podcast.
When you just sitting over
Hey, shouty.
the Beanie Siegel cross arm press.
Hey, fault. You gotta hit him with one of them.
Yeah, it was real.
Hey, fault. What it is, shouty?
It was super real for some podcast footage. When the letter LB says John Legend has a wedding song, does Carl Thomas have one?
Yeah, he was on the one with Martin. What did he sing on that episode?
That was Brian McKnight.
Oh, yeah.
How dare you bring up Brian McKnight?
Damn.
You know how I feel about Brian McKnight. What's wrong with you,
No,
son?
Carl Thomas went on there. He won. I'm thinking of the wrong episode, but he was on there.
Oh, was he?
I feel like he was.
Was Carl Thomas even out around that time?
Maybe I'm tripping there.
Yeah, I think.
Carl Thomas was on some show and he sung a marriage song. I'm pretty sure it was Carl Thomas.
Yeah, I don't think it was Martin because Martin was like
Yeah,
92.
They was on the
to something.
bench. Yeah, you're right. I'm confused.
Yeah. Come on, man. You bringing up Brian
Yeah.
McKnight. I feel like you messing with me, man. You know,
Yeah.
you
I'm
know-
not, why would I
man. You know,
intentionally make that to bring up Brian McKnight?
you know me and
the
Brian
first
McKnight don't get along like that, bro. Somebody said Glenn Lewis.
Yeah, Glenn Lewis.
I don't know how
had the
far
slap.
back in the chat I am, but
Oh yeah, you far back.
yeah, okay.
Glenn Lewis had some slaps though.
He did.
What was that joint that with Freeway that Just Blaze produced? Right. Who was that? Was that Glenn Lewis?
Might have been.
When he was using that little
That little lead joint?
yeah. Bro, that lead was the shit.
I forgot. Yo, Just Blaze got a couple of them R&B. He had the John B joint that was fire. He got a couple of R&B joints off. He got the Usher joint off. That was...
Oh yeah, that is a classic.
Ooh.
You know, Rico wrote that.
Didn't know that.
I think that was his first placement. I'm pretty sure.
Damn, shout out to Rico.
The you know I want you back.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was one of his first ones.
Shout out to Rico and Deion Ward.
Let's see, probably Jamie Foxx show. Was it Jamie Foxx? I'm
You will remember if it was Jamie Foxx.
yeah, I didn't see it.
You were Jamie Foxx connoisseur.
Yeah. Mike Lowry, what up, bro?
What up?
Mike Lowry out here popping. He says, "What up? Been listening on YouTube, but just saw South by Southwest is canceled."
Whoa. Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What a tick, Basil.
Wait a minute. This is one of them times when I wish I purchased my own tickets, my own plane tickets. Then I could get my
Oh, your points and
have a
stuff.
little, yeah, but they got them joints. Oh, but did get a ticket for my wife. Ooh. Got the insurance. Got the. You gotta get
See,
the insurance.
that's a lesson because I'd be cheap and be like, do I want to
no,
get this insurance?
gotta get that flight insurance,
Okay.
man. Get it.
You've taught me a lesson right there.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Mike Larry. Congratulations, bro. I see you've been working, dog. I like to see it.
Facts.
I like to see it.
Young Mike Lowry.
Throwback Usher slaps, yo.
Yeah, that's
Usher
a fact.
had some joints. Superstar.
Ooh. Okay.
Come on, man. Y'all want to
Okay.
set the mood, y'all. Man, come on, man.
Okay. All right. I see what you're doing there. All right.
South by Southwest was a STD buffet. No need to throw the coronavirus in the mix.
Was it?
Damn.
Was I getting it off?
I thought South by Southwest was like mad tech.
Yeah, tech and film and all that. I guess
Hey.
hey, somebody gotta go somewhere to get your freak on. Another user submitted questions. Back on the engineer topic. What are some do's and don'ts when dealing with an engineer? I would say number one, do your engineer a favor, label your tracks.
Oh yeah.
Number two, leave them some headroom. Because everybody
That's
wants to
number
have
one.
the super loud mix, but you got to think, this is the person that's going to mix it. They're the ones that are going to give you the super loud mix. You don't give them the super loud everything. You got to give them room to work. Those are my top two things for dealing with engineers, man. But label your tracks for sure. And definitely leave your engineers some headroom. They will love you for it.
Damn, everybody. It's like, by the way, they canceled South by Southwest.
Damn, it's canceled. All right. Well, I guess I'll be here on that weekend.
I don't feel
We
as
was
bad.
about to have to cancel the pod. I forgot about that too.
Yeah, I don't feel as bad about missing it this year
Damn.
because everybody's missing.
Yeah. Part of the reason why I got this new computer was because I was doing a workshop at South by Southwest.
Yeah.
But I still have to go to Boston the following week to do a workshop at Berkeley, and then for the Boston youth. So
it worked out.
Yep. And I needed one anyway.
Dang. Hopefully they don't cancel the Lovers and Friends joint, even though I'm not going.
Yeah.
That joint looked lit. You saw that?
Wait. I heard that was fake.
No, that's real.
The one with everybody.
That's real. Selection's doing it. That's real.
That lineup looked incredible, bro.
Yeah, because the people were saying it's fake because I guess the booking people didn't relay it all the way. Like Lil' Kim was like, "Oh, the check cleared. I'm there."
Yay.
So and then Twister, I think he got all that.
Bro, just looking at that lineup, I'm like,
I'm sick, bro.
What?
Something in the Waterfest and that I'm sick. Them
Facts.
two places where I'm like, I should be there.
Hey, if you know, if you're a comedy fan, Netflix has something similar going on. Did you hear about that? It's this they're like, oh yeah, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle,
I did hear something about that.
Jerry Seinfeld. Like it's every popping comedian in the last 20 years. Sebastian Maniscalco. I'm big on comedy. I like that type of stuff. But everybody, it's just the lovers and friends of comedy.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm there.
Now I think the lineup. I'm pretty sure the lineup is real.
Dog, that lineup was How do you?
He said every slow song ever. That is facts,
bruh.
That's a slow wine festival.
Everybody.
That's a 2-step festival.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love that. Is Carl Thomas gonna be there?
Brian McKnight. That's the real.
You gonna keep it up, man.
We're gonna have a sleepy time. The Federal Holiday Fest.
Right.
With Boys to Men and Brian McKnight.
Oh, his songs are gonna be your cue that it's time to go back to the bar and get another drink.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
That's the song the DJ plays. He's like, yeah, let me get a drink. Let me get...
Play a song. We turn on the lights. All right, y'all gotta go.
What did Brian McKnight did something to Oracle, dog? He took one of your beats or something.
Man, listen. Brian McKnight sucks all the fun out of the room.
Oracle go square with Brian McKnight for no reason.
That's a fact. In case y'all don't know, I have an imaginary beef with Brian McKnight.
I'm not mad at it. That's like me and Jennifer Hudson. She ain't never did anything to me. It's that commercial, that Sun in the Sky. You know how I feel. They played it so much, it made me hate her. And now I just can't. Anytime she's on something, I'll be like, I can't do it. I can't listen to it.
There you go. It's very much like that. By the way, Brian McKnight didn't do anything to me. I don't have a real beef with Brian McKnight, but let's just pretend I do. It's just sleepy time.
Right.
I'm like, yo, I was having a good time, and then here comes somebody with damn BM.
Depressing.
Just gonna throw on BM. You just go shut down the whole vibe, huh?
Who do y'all have beef with? Who's a random person you got beef with? My first rap song was a diss track against this guy named Little J who was on Nickelodeon.
Oh damn!
Me and Just Be Mad.
You wait. I like how you casually said that you did a diss track.
Yeah, I was like,
oh, you had the bars for?
I was like 12. I still remember it too. That's the sad part.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had the bars, and he was on Nickelodeon. I don't even remember why I was dissing him.
Wow. Did you awkwardly rhyme Lil J with No Way?
I'm pretty sure that's in there. That's the second verse.
That's funny.
Yeah. Letter L Beat says, "Did he ever cross your mind, Oracle?"
You know what, man? Y'all gonna stop messing with me. Y'all gonna stop messing with me, bro.
Yo, bring the Brian. Yo, when y'all come to the Producer Power Summit, bring the Brian McKnight posters to Oracle.
Man, you better square up. You better be prepared to square up.
Catch them hands.
Yo, randomly, my wife has a beef with a famous rapper, female rapper, and it's a legit real life beef.
Ooh,
I can't say who it is.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking
about. I think
about.
it's just the funniest thing in the world,
Damn.
bro. I be dying laughing.
Damn.
Wow.
I think, do I have like a legit beef with anybody?
No. I don't. I have zero.
It's a couple people I just don't care for, but you know.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Damn, that's funny. Remind me to tease my wife after the show.
Let's see. Sin Oracle had a date one a long night. Long time ago. Threw on some Brian McKnight, and his date fell asleep on him.
You know what?
That might have been.
You know what? That is my beef. Not from a particular day, but that's what he'll do. That's what he'll do. Everybody in the world is on a date, and we all fall asleep on each other when it comes on.
That melatonin,
bruh. Melody toning is what my man is spitting. He got the melody toning. Brian McKnight songs are like a sleep machine. When you put the wave, you got the waves, you got the thunderstorm, then you got the Brian McKnight.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Oracle wife don't like Eve.
Oh, this is gonna be funny. Just go ahead and guess.
Just guess.
Just go ahead and guess.
Damn.
I'm not gonna tell anybody if they're right, but I just want to see the random guesses y'all throw out there.
Zulu Child said I'm beefing with Klay Thompson because everybody say I look like him.
You do, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you do.
Is Klay Thompson that tall? Because Zulu's a tall dude.
He's a tall guy.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Which music I can't talk today. Hold on.
Yeah, get some of that jam on.
Me. Okay. Which music production speakers would you recommend?
Oh, okay. Speakers. I'm thinking panel. The monitors I would recommend for a producer, I'm gonna stick with number one, KRKs. I love my KRKs. I got Rocket 8s. I got the OG Rocket 8s too. And the reason why I suggest KRKs is not because they're the best monitors or anything like that, but they pump. And the question was monitors for music producers. I'm not saying you're gonna mix in these joints. I don't mix in these. So as far as like having dope monitors without a sub for the size of my room, them KRKs been holding me down. And I ain't gonna lie, them joints about a good
Oh, you had them
13 years old, bro.
You had them joints.
Never had a problem.
And
I
I
got
them
them
joints.
joints. Yeah, I be thumping them. And in the back, they turn halfway up.
Oh yeah, you went.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm just POP hold it down.
I used to have a smaller space, so I would have them like quarter way up. So I figured, in a bigger space now, I might need to turn it. No, too loud.
See, the reason why I ended up going with the speakers I got is because, so I had KRKs originally, right?
Mm-hmm.
I loved them, but they were just super bass heavy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Not, you know what I'm saying, just more the low end. Then I had the Yamaha, the HS50s. I had the small ones, and I hate them.
Oh, you
Between
killed those.
The 5s and the 8s, they sound terrible to me. I just don't like how they sound. And so I was sick of those speakers because they don't really have good bass at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's clear and it's clean, but it's very
Kind of mixy.
yeah. It wasn't for me. So I wanted something in between like KRK and the Yamaha, which kind of brought me to the JBLs. I forgot which one. I got the 8s, the JBL. They're not even that pricey. Maybe $2 something a speaker.
That's fine.
I love them. To me, it's like enough thump to where it's like, but it's still kind of clean a little bit.
I might want to get some of those.
I love my joints, bro.
I'm really set on having a second workstation. I don't know why. For no reason. I'm one person. But I was looking at monitors on Facebook Marketplace, actually.
I still have my Yamahas. I keep meaning to sell them, and I keep forgetting about it.
Come on, man. You can't hold on to equipment.
I know, right? I'm breaking my own rules.
The Yamahas, I can't tell if they're flat or if they're tinny.
Bro, I don't know what it. And then I'm trying to think what studio I was in. They had the big ones, and it just sounded so terrible. Like the bass did, but then it's like we went somewhere else, played the same beat, and that joint sounded great. So I'm just like, I don't know what it is. Dang. The Yamaha is sharp as hell, needs EQ. Yeah, I don't rock with. I don't know. It is something to it. It's a little high end twang to it that I just don't care for.
Yeah, you're messing with my.
Yeah. Let's see. The Brat.
Shit. That's a good guess. Hold on, man.
She beefing with Gangsta Boo. Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't encourage nobody to beef with Gangsta Boo.
I'm like, yo, you on your own. You on your own.
Which Yamaha's Trez? These the HS5s, the little small Yamaha boys, the black and white ones.
Yeah.
Do y'all have / use a subwoofer? I do not.
No, I do not have a subwoofer. I feel like I would just totally throw myself off with a subwoofer. Yeah. And everybody I know that has a subwoofer, they have it. They have to like turn it down.
It barely be on. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's why I like these. They pump. You can control like the treble and stuff, so you can kind of flatten them out or get the frequency response you want. But yeah, dealing with subwoofers, you probably do like crossover frequencies, right. And I'm not trying to do all that.
Yeah, I don't subs. I mean, we talked about it before, but they will trick you because it gives you a false sense of bass.
Yeah,
and so if you don't really like understand that, then you're gonna turn your bass either too low because you thinking it's thumping too hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool on that.
Speaking of subs, man, this weekend I should bring out the sub pack.
Ooh.
Remember the sub pack?
Whoa.
I came across that joint. I was in the back, shopping in the back. I came across that sub pack. I was like, I'm going to strap this joint on real quick.
Oh, dang, they about to kick us off. This show about one by quick.
Oh, man, for sure. All right, April 18th in Atlanta, Georgia. The 3rd annual Producer Power Summit, man. It's going to be fire. We're going to have dope panelists. You can come out, ask all your production questions. We're going to have food. We're going to have drinks. We're going to have a cook-up session where you can jam out with us. It's amazing. Hit them with the link, brother.
ProducerPowerSummit.com. And if y'all want them VIP cook-up tickets, please get them because they are going quick.
Yeah, they're going super fast, man. Also, today, Realistic and I put out Love Sick, 28 official R&B melodies. They are crazy. You get the deluxe edition. It also comes with 151 stems, and you get 28 MIDI chord progressions to go with each loop. It's fire. Check it out. Soundoracle.net.
Hey. And yeah, go to the producer kit. Get some drums and some loopity loops and voice tags and stuff.
There you go, man.
And computers Putin.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
Computers,
I couldn't think of a plug.
No.
It's really just go get the Producer Power Summit tickets.
Yeah, really. Above everything else. Go get that.
Ooh, Fictionalized gave us some apples.
Hey, apples for the teacher.
I've never heard of that. Is that a thing?
Yeah. You never heard of that?
No.
That's a real thing. Peace.